What's up, you guys? My name is Shonda Jenkins and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make some chia puddings. I'm going to be making 4 different types, and these are my little containers that I have. These are going to be what I'm eating for breakfast, so I'm actually going to meal prep this as a breakfast item. There's going to be some ingredients that I'm going to use that you might not like, so feel free to substitute based on your liking. So what you're going to need is some type of sweetener, but you can omit this if you prefer not to add a sweetener, but I like to add a little bit of sweetener. You need some type of plant-based milk. I'm going to be using oat milk, or you can do coconut milk, almond milk, whatever milk you like, you can do that. To make the chia pudding, of course, you need chia seeds. And then whatever toppings or ingredients that you want to have, feel free to substitute. So first, what we want to do is, I'm making small servings because I want to have a lot of fruit. So instead of a bigger portion, I'm making a smaller chia pudding, and then that's going to make me have more fruit to add on top. So we're going to make a 1/2 cup. So you need a 1/2 cup of your plant-based milk. And I'm making 3 types, 4 types actually. One is going to be chocolate. One is going to be a acai pudding, so we're not going to use any type of milk in that one unless we need some. One is going to be just a regular with some fruit on top, and another one's going to be like a tropical kind. And so we're going to be using majority of the same base, but I just wanted to let you know there's 4 different types. We're going to be making a chocolate one, so I'm going to get my cacao powder for that. So I'm going to do that one last because that might get a little messy, so I want to be able to mix it up a little bit. So we're going to start with our 1/2 cup of plant-based milk. Now I'm just going to measure it out. So for the ones that are going to have oat milk as the base, or whatever your plant-based milk is as the base, you just add that in. So a 1/2 cup. And then for my acai, or acai, or however you pronounce it, I just have one of these packs that has been defrosted, and this is going to be my liquid. I have done this with overnight oats also, so I know that it's going to work the same as with chia seeds, chia pudding. So to keep everything the same, I just kind of want to measure it out to see what this pack is going to give me. Yay, it gives me exactly 1/2, so great. So 1 pack is all you need, unless you're making a bigger chia pudding. So, alright, put that to the side. And now we're going to add in our chia seeds. So we need 1/8 cup of chia seeds. And I'm just going to add them quickly to each bowl, because these start to absorb the liquid quickly. So just be aware of that. Have your spoon, or well, your fork handy, or your whisk, or whatever you want to use to mix these. Have it handy so that you can start mixing them. So I'm just going to use a fork, and I'm just going to do it like this. Just trying to get the chia seeds to absorb it completely and get them mixed up all the way in there. So that one is good. And these are good in the fridge for up to 5 days, okay? So including the day that you do them. So so this will be day 1, and then you have 4 additional days. I usually do mine for 4 days, and then I have something different for breakfast. All right, I'm gonna do the same with this one. Gonna be a different color. Got a rag right here that I'm using. All right, so now mix this one up. It was already starting to settle. So yeah, you gotta be very quick with this because you don't want your chia seeds to have any lumps. You want it to be very consistent with the texture whenever you're eating this. All right. Okay. Since I did this one last, I'm still playing around with it because I want to make sure that it gets mixed in there good. And I'm just going to go back to these, make sure they're mixing up well before I start flavoring it and adding my cacao powder for the one that's going to have cacao powder in it. And there we go. It's starting to settle already and absorb the liquid. And they're going to be like little gel beads, okay? Oh yeah, I don't need to do that. I need to do that once I finish with this one. Great, great, great. This one has already created a good consistency. So I'm going to add in some cacao powder. About a tablespoon of cacao powder or a half a tablespoon, depending on how chocolatey and rich you want it to be. And I'm just going to use this little thing as my guide. So put your cacao powder in one of them to make your chocolate one. And you're going to mix that one up. And do not worry, it will eventually absorb into the liquid. Sometimes it just takes sitting for a while for the cacao powder to start to absorb into it. So do not be disalarmed when it does that. I was itching a little bit. And if you are enjoying my videos, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel like right now, so that you can catch my next video that I post. So this one is, like I said, the cacao powder one is going to take a while to mix it all together and get it really working in there. But keep mixing until it all combines. It's like a cake. You know, when you're doing a chocolate cake or a brownie. Sometimes take a while to get fully combined together, but eventually it does, and it's always good. Almost finished. It's gonna look like a chocolate pudding, and I got some in that one by accident, so I'm gonna have to try to mix that up so it won't look too bad when it settles. And which is okay, because we're going to be decorating the top with our favorite fruits that we have chosen. I would not recommend a banana if you're prepping this ahead of time. Maybe use the banana the next day, put it on the next day, but not when it's like this, unless you're okay with your bananas being a little brown, because they're going to turn a little brown if you do it like that. Okay, so I'm just going to mix this one up. Because it had a little bit of cacao powder that went in there. Now for our liquid, our sweetener. We're going to be adding agave, or you can do maple syrup, whatever you like, or you can omit it. So I'm going to do a tablespoon of agave in each one of these. And then I'm just going to mix it. And these might set easily compared to the if you make a bigger one, because it's just a small amount. Okay, so when you put this in the refrigerator for a little bit, you let it settle, and then you can add your fruit on top. So I'm just gonna mix these two. Then I'm gonna come back to the ones that have the different colors so they won't get the colors in my other ones. Wish I was eating this right now. This one is probably almost ready to go because it's, yeah, it's almost ready to go. All right, so I'm gonna clean that top off of this one. And then we're gonna put these in the refrigerator and let them settle. And then I'm gonna come back and decorate them for you, okay? Let them set for about 30 minutes because this is a small batch. You just want them hard enough so that when you put the fruit on top that it doesn't sink all the way in, because we're going to be putting some heavy fruit on top, so we want it to be able to stay on top. Now if you want the fruit to sink down to the bottom, there's nothing wrong with that. You can go ahead and put your fruit in already, but if you want your fruit to be on top, then that's okay. I'm also going to add some yogurt. Yogurt is optional. I found this brand that makes a raw vegan yogurt, and so I'm going to be adding some yogurt on top, and then I'm going to add my fruit, and this is going to be a little treat for me whenever I have my lunch. All right, so let's let these sit in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to look at these and put our toppings on them, okay? All right, so now I'm back, and so we're going to be flavoring, well, not flavor, we're going to be adding the toppings to our chia puddings. So remember, we had an acai, we had a chocolate, we also had some just regular, and also you could add vanilla extracts to that so that it can add some more flavor to it, but it's okay. So what I want to do is decorate this one first. So this is my acai bowl, and I'm going to treat it as if this was an acai smoothie bowl. So I'm just going to add some strips of mango, and I'm going to try to keep them together. I'm just going to add them to the bowl, have them kind of line the bowl a little bit. So like a curve if I can. And I promise you I'll give you a close-up of all of this once it's completed. So we're going to add that as a curve. So there we go. Some avocado like that. I mean not avocado. I just had avocado. Some mango like that. So I just want to, because I want to make mine really cute, I'm going to swirl it around some with my fingers so that it'll move in there properly and create what I'm trying to do, which I don't know what I'm trying to do because I didn't really have an idea of what I was going to do to this. But there we go. This one is like my practice one. Oh yeah, so I was going to do yogurt. So let me get the yogurt. The brand I'm going to be using it is Cocoa Yo. So I'm using Cocoa Yo, and I got enough for 2 bowls. So yeah, that's one thing that I can do to this, which I probably should have did that first, but it's okay. I got raspberry, and I also got a vanilla. So this is raw. What I mean by raw is that it is raw, like it has not been heated. And so to keep my breakfast a raw meal, I wanted to do raw yogurt. So I'm going to be using the raw yogurt, the raspberry in this one. So now I'm going to add on some kiwi, which I'm just going to put in there like in front of the mango. And I just chop the kiwi up in like little small pieces. like that. And then I'm gonna put some yogurt right there. And since this is for 2 servings, I'm gonna make sure I get half of this. So it might have to cover some of the fruit. And I'll probably just add in some more kiwi so that it'll be right there with it. So I'm gonna do like 1/3 of the bowl is gonna be covered in yogurt, maybe half for this one, because the other ones are gonna be a little different. All right, and I'm gonna add in some more kiwi, because I'm probably not gonna use all this kiwi. I just love how some of the kiwi have the seeds and then some of them don't have the seeds on them, just because the way I chopped them up, not every part has the seeds on it. So, oh yeah. So that's that one. If you can see it. You see the stuff underneath. So that's one. Looks so cute. All right, to the side. Next one, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this yogurt first because that was my plan. And I'm just gonna create a layer. And this is my one that's plain with no flavor. And this yogurt tastes so yummy. And this is a plain one that's gonna have the kiwi and the mango. So I'm gonna add some more kiwi and mango to this one. And I might use, this actually might be enough for 3 because it's a lot of yogurt in here. I might even not use this one. I might even be okay without using that one. So now I'm just going to add my kiwi and mango on top of this one. Trying to think, do I want to decorate any kind of cutesy way? Because once you drop it down, that's it. All right. So maybe I just decorate the top of it with some kiwi and then garnish the top with my mango. And I think I got out too much fruit, which is never a bad idea. It's better to have more than not enough fruit. All right, so I got my kiwi. Now I'm just gonna garnish it with some mango. Add some pops of color of the mango in there. Gonna lie, this mango look like little bitty slices of cheese. Because I cut mine kind of weird. I didn't go with blocks, I just kind of cut them. I'm dropping food because I'm trying to eat. That's what I get. All right, so that's that one. That's a little kiwi, a little bit of pop of kiwi. I might even. That one was kind of big. I didn't like it. I like them a little smaller. That's why I'm realizing. Small ones in the middle. Big ones on the side. So, all right, that's that. Going into it with this one again. I think I'm gonna go in with this again on top. This is a lot of yogurt. This is about 8 ounces of yogurt. But remember, I'm using like size 8-ounce containers. These are small containers. So that's why it seems like a lot. Because I'm using 8-ounce containers to make this. This thing has a lot in it. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. So this one's going to be simple. It's just going to be, oh yeah. And I believe this is a young coconut. Yeah, coconut yogurt. Let's see. What is it? Because it tastes like a young coconut. Yep. Yep. Alright. Now we're just going to add some berries to this one. Maybe a little bit of that. And I'm just going to pick them out and just place them strategically around. These strawberries are huge. Need to put some more of these in there. It's starting to look like a face, so let me break it up with some different sizes. I'm using frozen berries. I just feel like frozen berries are good when it comes to like making little things like this. Plus it keeps it cold for a long time. So if you're using frozen berries, then that thing right there. I kind of want to move this strawberry because I don't like where it's at. Some placement. These strawberries are too many beside each other. There we go. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna add some mango on this, y'all. So the mango, nah, I don't like how that look. I don't like how that look. I'm having a hard time with this one. I think I'm just gonna go with blueberries to end it. Because I like blueberries. And I think they look cute in this. A little bit of strawberry popped in there. Blueberry, blueberry. And the thing about the frozen strawberries is that the liquid is going to make them, you know, kind of seem like you got like some type of, like you have pureed the fruit a little bit to give it like a jam or like a sauce that you would do. Because there are some recipes for chia pudding that people cook the fruit, and to avoid cooking that and to try to make it like that, you can just blend up you some berries and kind of just, or some frozen berries and just put them on top. So yeah, I think this one is finished. I think it's at its capacity. Alrighty, cute, look at it, cute, cute, cute. All right, so this guy is gonna be strawberries. So it's gonna be like a chocolate, strawberry, vanilla chia pudding. Because we got the vanilla yogurt that we're gonna be using. Whatever's left over, you feel free to have that as a snack. So I have my vanilla yogurt on top. And now I'm gonna add my strawberries. This one was kind of easy. I think it needs a big one right there. I'm trying to find the right size to go right there. I think this would go good right there. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so cute. I'm so silly. All right, there we go. We have our 4 chia puddings all made and ready to go. I'm actually think I'm gonna take the strawberries out of this one. And put berries in here because I think that looks better in my opinion anyway. But feel free to play around with these as I am. And eat the remaining fruit. That's your chia pudding. Good in the refrigerator for up to 4 additional days. This is going to be my breakfast. It's raw, it's delicious, it's healthy for you, and it's packed with fruit. So why not eat nature's candy? All right. So if you really enjoyed this video, make sure that you go and subscribe. Subscribe on this video, subscribe on my channel. Like this video if you have really enjoyed this video. Also leave me comments below and questions with whatever you might have about this recipe or any questions about what videos that you want to see in the future. Thanks for watching. Remember, this is a vegan channel, so everything will be vegan food, from raw vegan to alkaline to plant-based cooking food. So all things vegan, and I'll be sharing with you a little bit about myself too. So all things mindfulness. I like to do mindfulness practice. So some days I'll be sharing with you about how I'm doing in my day, maybe me doing yoga, whatever I'm doing for the day, so that you can learn more about me. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.